everybody, welcome to Paige Genesis Room. So today I'm going to be making a Easter DIY for you guys. I'm going to be making Rice Krispy eggs. I will insert a picture now so that you know what that looks like. Alright, so these are really fun, really exciting as you can tell by the picture, and I'm going to be making these for my class. So what you're going to need, I'm just going to walk you guys through it. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of butter. Stick butter would work best for this, but I just have the regular old butter. And then I have a tablespoon there, so I can measure it out. You're going to need 2.5 cups of Rice Krispie cereal, and this is just Kellogg's Rice Krispie cereal. You can find this pretty much anywhere. You can even buy off-brand. I just didn't see off-brand there. So that's what you're going to need, and again, like I said, 2.5 cups, so I just have 2 measuring cups of 2 cups, so that I have that sorted out. Along with that, you're going to need 2.5 cups of mini marshmallows. I just have 2 bags there. I bought this egg tray, but if you just like rinsed out a recycled egg carton and let it dry, that would probably work just as well. But I'm using this egg right now just for sanitary purposes because I am giving this to my class. I just bought this at Jewel, and it's just kind of like for deviled eggs, but I think it will work just the same. I have a saucepan because you're going to be putting everything in a saucepan. And then also you're going to need wax paper. I don't have wax paper, so I'm just using some foil. That will work just as well. Also, you're going to need some sprinkles if you want to decorate this up. I just have red, green, white, green, and pink. Just some fun little colors. So let's jump right in. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start by lighting my heat up to medium heat. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of butter as of right now. Again, stick butter would be the best option for this, but this is just something else that you could do when you don't have stick butter, because I do not have stick butter. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead, stir that around a tad, and we're going to go ahead and let that melt. Alright, we're starting to melt. I did want to say it's really important to use a spatula that is durable. I have a few spatulas here that are quite old, that are just very bendy, and what's going to happen is you're going to see once you get the marshmallows and stuff in there, it's going to be quite hard to stir. It's durable, but it is going to be quite hard to stir, so you're going to want a really nice spoon. Also, I wanted to say it's really important. I've always been taught to keep things on a lower heat because it's always better if your things don't cook as fast than to just burn it, and you never want to burn butter. Let me just give you a warning now. It smells like the worst thing in the world. Alright, we are now nice and melted, as you guys can see. So I am going to go ahead, and put in our 2.5 cups of marshmallows. I have 1 cup here, or 2 cups here, sorry. And I have a half a cup here. We're going to go ahead and get that nice and smooth. Again, I'm just having this on 6. If you have a gas stove, that could help you maybe. And we're just going to keep stirring this around with the heat on until everything is nice and melted and smooth. Oh, this looks like buttery goodness. Alright, I am removing the heat on that. I'm now recording them. And I'm going to add in my 2.5 cups of Rice Krispies. Now, I wanted to say if you guys wanted me to, or if you guys wanted to, you could totally add food coloring to this to make it really fun. But I'm not going to add food coloring. I just like it when they're just look like regular old Rice Krispies. Thank you. And you're going to hear popping. That's totally normal. That's what you want to hear. If you're not hearing popping, either your heat was not high enough or it just wasn't right. Because if they're not popping, that means that your marshmallows were not fully melted. Can you hear popping? Oh yes, that's what we want to hear. And like I said, you would want to add food coloring. I forgot to say something, but as you put the marshmallows in, right after that, and like a snap of a finger, you'd want to put them in. You would not want to do it at this time, or else it would be chunky and disgusting looking. Alright, I forgot to say one of these things are going to help here in the long run as well. Alright, so that was looking looking really, really nice. I'm just going to go ahead and lay down some of my wax paper, or my wax paper, but now it's foil. Alright, so as you can see, I have my foil here. I'm just going to grease my hands with just a teeny tiny, the littlest bit of olive oil. You could do butter with this too. This is just going to make it to where when you're forming your eggs, they're not going to stick to your hands, which is a disastrous mess. Now, I do want to warn you, if you're having little kids do this, I would definitely wait till they cool just a tiny bit, because as of right now, they are way too hot. Actually, they're even a little too hot for my hand. So I went ahead and formed them, and I'm going to make another batch, so I'll show you guys forming them here in a little bit. They were a little bit more difficult. I forgot to tell you guys that I did find these on Pinterest, this idea, so I'm going to go ahead and look back on the actual Pinterest ad and see if it said any tips or tricks or anything like that, because these are just, they weren't the easiest thing to do, honestly, so yeah, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle these. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. This is what's so great about having the wax paper down, is because once you pick these up, you can just, you know, just throw away all the crazy mess of the sprinkles and everything. And I will do the bottom when I flip them into the egg cartons, or the egg shapes, whatever you guys want to do. I'm going to do green for boys. I think this is such a cute idea if you have little preschool toddlers as kids or cousins or something. You could bring this to their class, or even for older kids. I'm a freshman in high school, and I'm doing this. I think it's awesome. So, but yeah, I hope these turn out good, and I will see you guys here in a second. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and make a double batch. Hey you guys, voila! Here are our eggs. Now I made a double batch. Each recipe is going to make 10 eggs, so, or around there, depending on really how big you want your eggs. I want them pretty big because I'm going to do like one per kid, so, or person, whatever. So you don't want to just be giving them little dinky eggs, but I think it is so cute. It's perfect to do with your toddlers or kids. It is a little bit stressful when it comes to actually molding the eggs. But I think it worked fine. So here they are. I did pink sprinkles for the girls, or really whatever. I'll just let them pick. And then I did green for the boys. But you could do whatever colors. They're so cute. I love them. Here is the egg that it's going to be taking to my class. Now this holds 12, and I have 8 people in my class, including my teacher and me. So this will look perfect. And then I have just some on a little plate. So you guys stay tuned for fun, quirky pictures at the end, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!